Hey Cowboys Nation. For years, the NFL turned its back on one of the most brutal and essential positions in football, running backs. It was almost a consensus, they're not worth paying big money, and that mindset was crushing the spirit of many players. They would meet on virtual calls in secret, asking themselves, are we disposable? That doubt, that feeling of being undervalued hung over every field and every locker room across the league. And what few people know is that our Cowboys were right in the middle of this story, making a decision nobody expected. Stay with me until the end because I'm going to tell you exactly which player proved everyone wrong and why this could change the direction of our offense in 2026. Before we continue, if you're a true Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel right now and turn on notifications because what's coming next is huge. Well, let's get straight to the point. Running back contracts were short, with laughable salaries considering the impact these athletes had on the field. But what nobody expected was that while the world was talking about running backs as disposable pieces, the Cowboys were looking at something different, a pattern that went against the market. And I want you to focus with me on one name, Javonte Williams, our Cowboys running back. While much of the league continued to insist that paying big money to a running back was a waste, the Cowboys did the opposite. The front office decided to bet on Javonte, and the result came in the form of numbers that silenced every critic. In 2025, Williams rushed for 1,201 yards and scored 11 touchdowns. It wasn't luck, and it wasn't just one game. It was an entire season proving that he deserved to be trusted. And the Cowboys responded. This year, the team re-signed Javonte Williams to a 3-year, $24 million contract. In an interview with Sports Radio 96.7 FM, 1310 The Ticket, Javonte himself spoke about the moment with a level of sincerity that moved a lot of people. He said that he finally feels running backs are receiving the respect they deserve and that he's grateful for the contract, but especially grateful simply for the opportunity to play in the NFL. According to him, that alone is already a blessing. But here's the part I need you to understand. Javonte wasn't an isolated case. The entire market changed along with him. The Detroit Lions re-signed Jahmyr Gibbs for 3 years and $67.5 million. The Atlanta Falcons signed Bijan Robinson to a contract that could be worth as much as $75 million. In other words, what looked like an exception with the Cowboys was actually the spark that ignited a quiet revolution across the entire league. And that changes everything for us Cowboys fans, because it means the team's front office recognized earlier than others the value of maintaining a strong foundation in the running game. While teams like the Lions and Falcons rushed to make sure they didn't lose their star players, the Cowboys had already taken care of Javonte Williams ahead of time, giving the offense stability at a crucial point in the season. Now, looking ahead to 2026, Javonte Williams enters the season as a central piece of an offense that wants to be remembered as one of the best in franchise history. He also said that beyond the money, the most rewarding part is being alongside his teammates, seeing everyone's hard work throughout the week, and feeling everything come together on Sundays. For him, that's what makes football worthwhile. And that's exactly the kind of mindset that can make the difference between a good offense and a historically dominant one. A running back who is motivated, who feels the team's financial and emotional support, is likely to produce even more on the field. And if Javonte matches or even surpasses his 2025 numbers, the Cowboys could have one of the most complete and balanced offenses in the NFL this season. It's also important to remember that this renewed appreciation for running backs isn't just about numbers. It represents a shift in mindset across the league. For years, the dominant narrative was that heavily investing in running backs was a strategic mistake because injuries and physical wear shortened their careers. But what we're seeing now with Javonte, Gibbs, and Bijan all receiving massive contracts around the same time is proof that this logic is being rewritten in real time. And the Cowboys guys were right in the middle of all of it,
not as spectators, but as one of the teams helping drive this change. And that says a lot about the direction this franchise is taking over the next few years. So, here's the question I want to leave you with, Cowboys Nation. Do you believe Javonte Williams will repeat or even improve upon his 2025 performance this new season? And more importantly, do you think the Cowboys' investment in running backs will be the difference maker that allows this team to seriously compete for a championship? Leave your opinion in the comments. I want to know exactly what you think about this historic moment our team is experiencing. And if you made it this far, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because with every story like this, we'll break down the future of the Cowboys together as we head into the next season.